So the other day I was just opening, drops, for an upcoming video, and, something really interesting happened. Yeah, that blue sound was terrible. Terrible. Machina sky blue. Where's the blue? I don't see a decal. This is just standard color, no? Where's the blue? Wait, what? Is it the headlights? Is it the headlights? Huh? What the? Is this a bug? It just went. Oh! Yo, this is. I've done it. Without using Bacchus mod, I have achieved a black car. I've done it. Oh, I've done it. I have a black car. Bang! So yeah, basically, the centio is completely bugged. You could probably kind of tell already, but essentially, whatever decal you have on right now, you can see the decal actually in your headlights of the centio. It's not, cut off perfectly, but you can see a little bit on your left headlight, and the most of the right headlight is being taken in by the decal itself. As for the color of your car, depending on what decal you're using, it can either give you somewhat of a color or somewhat of a paint finish, maybe both, maybe neither. I think depending on the decal, maybe it does nothing. The one I got from the job, for example, it didn't adjust the color, it didn't adjust the paint finish, it just, nothing came up. It was just standard color. I just saw the decal in the headlights, right? But for example, I believe when you have the NRG decal on, when you go to your color section of the decal, it'll say that it's black, right? But usually you don't see the black, and usually it has kind of different paint finishes on it instead. For example, for the energy decal, you can see the carbon at the back, and at the front there is no carbon, right? But for this, you can see a perfectly black car, which is just a reflection of what color that you see when you do go to the color section. And you have the same thing when you go to ranked rewards, for example, season 6 or whatever, season 10, season 1, decals or whatever. You'll see, a blue color, a red color, depending on what rank. GC, obviously, you'll see red, and stuff like that. And for some reason, you get some kind of a smooth, or rather, some kind of reflective paint finish as well, which is pretty interesting. Let me just scroll through some of the things I've got here. But yeah, you can see throughout all of these, you can see the decal in the headlights, which is really, really interesting. And then as well, I think there's like a golden decal that you can even use right now. I imagine they'll fix this soon, but this is pretty funny. And this works in game, as I showed you earlier. I went into casual ones match and it stayed the same. Whether the opponent sees it, I actually don't even know. So I haven't actually tested that out, but I kind of imagine that they would, but I'm not sure. I have not tested that out, but I thought that was pretty funny. The centio is completely broken. It really caught me off guard when I was opening drops, which I was doing for an upcoming video. For later on in the week, I'll be uploading, opening 1,000 drops in one video. Had to use multiple accounts to do so. So that should be a really exciting video. A lot of drops. Took a really long time to accumulate these kind of amount of drops, and had to get some help from other people as well to get to that number. So yeah, it should be really fun. Anyways, that's really about it. There's really not much more to this centio story. I thought it was really fun. But yeah, if you get something like the energy decal and maybe some other decals that provide you with a black color, you can make the centio look black, at least for now. And it looks pretty good. So yeah, there you go. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.